I've spent in and out more than 35 years in the business world. I've been the person sweeping the floor, phones taking orders. I've been the employee, the supervisor, the business owner, the leader. I've hired people, trained people, managed people, and yes, I've had to let people go. After all these years, I've noticed something fascinating. Whether you're the owner of a company or the newest employee walking through the front door, everyone is asking the same question from opposite sides of the desk. How do I become successful? Business owners ask why good employees won't stay, and employees ask why they keep ending up in workplaces that drain the life out of them. Different questions, there's one common denominator. And I've always loved that phrase, common denominator. It's a mathematical term, but I think it's also one of the greatest life principles. In math, before two fractions can come to agreement, they have to share the same denominator. There has to be a common foundation before the equation makes any sense. Truth works the same way. If you want to solve a problem, don't chase the symptoms. Find the center. You find the common denominator, the eye of the storm. Einstein is often credited with saying that we cannot solve a problem from the same level of thinking that created it. Whether those were his exact words or not, but the principle still stands. If you're standing in the middle of the storm, swinging at every wave, it's difficult to see what's actually creating the storm. Sometimes the first step isn't doing more, it's becoming still enough to see more. Go inward before you go outward. Ask yourself, what is the common denominator? If all of my employees leave, what remains? If all my managers eventually burn out, what remains? And if every relationship at work ends in conflict, what is remaining? Sometimes the answer is you, sometimes it isn't. But until we're willing to ask the question honestly, we're going to keep on treating symptoms instead of causes. Now let me share something that some people call culture, some call atmosphere, and I simply call energy. Every workplace has one. You can feel it the moment you walk through the door. You know that feeling when you walk into a house and without anyone saying a word, you can tell there has been an argument 5 minutes before, right? Nobody has to explain it. You can feel it. Workplaces are no different. Some environments feel peaceful, creative, and inspiring, and others are tense, heavy, and always chaotic. People walk on eggshells. They're afraid to make a mistake. Instead of waking up thinking, how can I do my best today? They're thinking, I hope I don't get in trouble today. Fear replaces inspiration. Survival replaces creativity. And that changes everything. In my experience, leaders broadcast the strongest signal in the room, but not through titles but through behavior, through consistency, through what they tolerate, not what they what they reward. Professionalism attracts professionalism. Integrity attracts integrity, and respect encourages respect. Chaos multiplies itself. I've also noticed something else. Professional people can work alongside unprofessional people for a season. They can complete a project, honor a contract, remain respectful, but most won't stay indefinitely where disrespect is normalized. Accountability is optional or professionalism isn't modeled from the top. Eventually, they leave. Then everyone wonders why there's a revolving door of employees. And here's something we don't talk about enough. Even employees who arrive wanting to become professionals need something healthy to imitate. Leadership is a mirror. If the example they're given is gossip, micromanagement, or emotional volatility, blame, inconsistency, many eventually adapt to that environment because that's the standard that's being lived. People don't just listen to culture, they absorb it. Just as a healthy body depends on healthy cells, a healthy business depends on healthy relationships. When a virus enters the body, it doesn't usually announce itself. It spreads quietly. One infected cell becomes 2, and 2 becomes 10. Eventually, if left untreated, the illness begins affecting the entire body. Culture works much the same way. One toxic behavior that's excused becomes 2, then 10. Eventually, people stop believing professionalism matters because they no longer see it. The organization begins losing the very people it hoped to keep, and the solution isn't finding better employees. The solution is becoming better examples. because culture or energy doesn't change from the outside in, it changes from center out. Every organization has a center, every family has a center, every human being has a center. You find that center, find that common denominator, and that's where the truth lives. And that's where healing begins, and that's where real leadership is born. A good practice that I personally use, I filter everything through my heart chakra. All right, thank you for listening.